Hi, this is Dan with Hiking the Ozarks, and today I want to talk to you about backpacking and trekking and food and what kind of foods you should take and bring with you. We get lots of questions about food and what should you pack and what should you not pack. So today we're going to try to go over some of those things. The first thing you really want to be cognizant of is really the sky's the limit when it comes to food. You should really think outside the box and really take the foods that you're going to like, that you're going to want to eat when you're cold, or when you're hot, or when you're in high altitude, or whatever the situation is, because sometimes you're going to lose your appetite. So you want to make sure that you take things that you're going to like, that you're going to enjoy, so that way when you don't even feel like eating, you're still going to be eating. The next thing you want to really be cognizant of is you have to have calories out on the trail, whether you're trekking or bikepacking, and especially at high altitude or any kind of mountaineering. You're burning up so many calories. If it's cold, your body has to work harder to keep your body warm, to keep the core warm. You're going to be using more calories. So a general rule, about 1.5 to 2 pounds of food per person per day for regular trekking, backpacking, things of that nature. If it's really cold out or you're in high altitude, it's a little bit more. It's around 2 to 2.5 pounds per person per day, because you need that extra calorie intake. So what can you really take? Well, I know people that during the cold months here in the Ozarks, they'll carry steaks and vegetables and things like that and cook them over the fire out on the trail. You can do that. It really depends on how much weight you want to carry. Just a weekend, you want to carry some things like that, you're perfectly great with doing that. A lot of people don't want to do that. They want to carry lighter weights, so then those people tend to gravitate more toward dehydrated foods. You can buy tons of dehydrated foods at your local outdoor store, your outdoor retailer. Even stores like Walmart carry a variety of dehydrated foods. Plus, you can always buy a dehydrator and dehydrate your own foods. That gives you a little bit more choice, a little more selection, and it's obviously going to be cheaper. One of the other things you need to keep in mind is I try to carry lower density foods. They're going to be a little bit lighter, provide me that extra oomph that I need when I'm out there, those extra calories. So one of the things that I do is I'll carry a lot of bars, things like that. These are Raw Revolution bars. I like them. They're natural. They're kind of a vegan kind of bar. You carry lots of nuts, like I have here, dried fruits, things of that nature, different kinds of trail mixes. Here's some more dried fruits, peanut butter, things of that nature is great out on the trail. Anything that you can do to get calories, get some protein, and not be worried about fats. There's no diets out on the trail. You need those fats, you need those carbs, you need those proteins. Don't worry about the calories. Just make sure that you get all kinds of food. The biggest thing that I see is most people carrying either too much food, and then they end up at the end of the trail with 2 pounds of extra food that they've carried around all week, or not enough food, and that's always a bad thing. So you want to maybe go a little bit, kind of refine how much food you think you're going to need. But again, general rule, 1.5 to 2 pounds a day. For most people, high altitude or cold, is 2 to 2.5. So do some experimentation, do some research online, and figure out what works for you. But again, the sky's the limit.